Good morning, it's Wednesday. This is where the winter trail departs the Blue Blaze into Palmerton and heads up, and man is it steep. I came down there yesterday, Tuesday, sat here, literally on that rock, right there in the middle, for about a half an hour trying to figure out what am I gonna do. Almost out of water. Do I take the trail into town, which is about a mile, and for sure get some ice cream and cold drink and air conditioning, and then basically lose a day? Or do I go this way and follow the trail and get water in about a mile and a half? Both directions have a lot of exposed trail. I'm out of water, low on water, out of water, and trying to decide what to do. I actually decided to go on the trail. About half of it's going to be in tree cover, and that was the deciding factor for me. So if I'm looking south right now, so if you're coming north, you'll turn right and go up this way. From what I'm hearing, taking the winter trail is fine. If you're a purist, take the regular trail, but it is tough with some rock scrambles. Beautiful though today, isn't it? I'll show you what I found in just a few hundred yards. I'm retracing my steps. I came a few hundred yards south of where the winter trail cuts off, and water. You might see mud. I saw water. I wasn't so desperate I was going to drink this stuff, but it did give me hope that there was something in my future and some more water. And I still wasn't this desperate. And more water. This is starting to look good. No, this water is not looking good, no. But the whole scenario that there's water in this area. I wanted to do this last night, but look at this. Does that look like water? Can you hear it? It sounds like water. So this is where I set up camp. Not camp. I just set up under those trees. It was all in the shade, and I filtered some water out of here, and I always treat it. I filter it, and then I also treat it with tablets. It's just so easy to get bad water into your water bags, into your bladders. You can go right around the filter down the hose. It's on your hands. So I like to do both. So I set up right there. You can still see my butt imprint where I sat last night. I was ready. I had consumed, I don't know, at least a liter, if not 2 liters of water. I finished off the good stuff I had and drank some new stuff that I just made. As I was getting ready to go, a hiker comes up here. Oh, sorry for the interruption. I got interrupted by a day hiker coming through. Talked to him for a while. He lives in the area, comes out here, does hikes. He's on the regular AT trail here, and it's tough, he says. So continuing on with yesterday, yeah, the hiker sat down and he says, I need help. So of course, you know, I got to help him, and I do have wilderness first aid training in my past. My certificate's expired, but I knew basically what to do, and I started to just pump fluids into him and got him some noon tablets, and he sit here in the shade. It cooled him off, and it was really nice. Tracy Burt from the Burt's Hostel came out, picked us both up here at the parking lot. It's a few hundred yards further south. She was really good. And so talked to the hiker this morning, and he seems to be doing okay. I suggested he take another day off and drink lots of liquids, and maybe tackle this trail early in the morning when it isn't so hot. He's a young guy in his 40s. It seems to be in really good shape. He's hiked all the way from, I think it's Harper's Ferry where he started. So I'm sure he'll do okay long term. But it is a little scary yesterday. I had a little heat exhaustion, and then he clearly went over the top. He definitely was in pain, hurting. So I'm going back out. My goal is the Bake Oven Knob shelter or further, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to push it. I've got water at George, the Outer Bridge, I forget the name of the shelter, but it's only about a mile ahead. So I've got water there. I'll fuel up and see what I think I need to make it for the rest of the day. Beautiful out here. You should be here. A little short trail up towards the parking lot. Just came down that, and I'm going to be following a road. We cross the bridge. It'll be my first real bridge crossing that includes heavy-duty traffic. I'm looking forward to it. Not. Beautiful day still. All right, so I got to remember that it's outer bridge shelter, not over bridge and whatever else I've said, but it's the outer bridge, about a mile. Okay, 0.7, but it's about a mile. And my goal is to bake oven knob shelter, which is 9, kind of 10. I've already done a little over a mile from town. So I'm looking forward to it. Up we go. I like hills and everything, but I really like water. And I don't know if I can get you to see it down there, but there's the river. I should know the name of the river, and I don't. Nice, big, wide body of water. It's just beautiful. Walking across a bridge, it was safe. It's a separate sidewalk. I'm starting to go up. I'm entering the trees now, and that'll be my last view of the water for a while. What a beautiful camp spot. Maybe a half mile up from the bridge. Got to speak a little Danish this morning. I only know a few words, but I ran into a Dane, and he recognized my Swedish flag. And that gets me a lot of conversations with people. They ask me if I'm Swedish, and I'm not really. But I did live there as an exchange student, and enjoy talking to people about the world, and especially if I can run into somebody from Scandinavia. Yeah, the hike today from the bridge up is about 1,000 feet in a mile. And that's a pretty good rate. It is pretty steep, and I'm taking lots of pauses. And I'm not sweating like a pig, because I don't know what a pig sweats like. But I am doing my fair share to sweat up here today. Met several people coming downhill, which they're going northbound, and it's nice to just have a minute and talk to them. Yeah, so I'll insert a picture here of what 1,000 feet per minute looks like on a map. There you go. The trail's going up about 25-30 degrees. It's actually not that bad. I'm in the shade, there is a slight breeze, so it's okay. So if you're a purist, take the AT. If you're out here for exercise and enjoying nature, consider some of the blue blazes. A few hundred yards south of George Outerbridge Shelter, there's an option for an AT bypass trail. So I checked it out. Far Out doesn't know anything about it. Gaia does. It shows it on the map, and it looks like it might be a gentler trail. The AT goes up and over what looks to be exposed. I don't need to be hiking in the sun anymore today. I hiked enough in the sun yesterday. So I decided I'm going to take it. Just check it out. I'm not a purist. I'm out here for fun, to enjoy nature, meet people. Just met a guy from Spain, and I don't speak Spanish, and his English was limited, but we had a lot of fun trying. So I'll give you a shot of what the trail does look like. It's not flat, by the way. Well, nice trail, small rocks a little bit, not bad at all. It's really enjoyable. Lots of ferns and tree cover, nice breeze coming up out of the valley. It's been a really nice hike to this point. I'm at the intersection of the Blue Blaze Trail, the bypass for the AT, and a Forest Service road. And I'm actually going to take the Forest Service road. It hooks up with the AT in a little over half a mile. And then I'm okay. I'll take some road walking. Not all the time, but this is also undercover. I did decide to stop and have a little bit of my cranberry fruit leather. Just nice to bite off a little bit. It's got that nice tart flavor, really nice. When I take a break like this, I don't want to gross you out too much, but I take off my shoes and socks, get off the gaiters, let my feet dry out and cool off. It's nice just to sit here and enjoy the breeze, enjoy the nature. No birds making noises right now, but sometimes you hear birds. Definitely there's a few bugs. I don't enjoy the bugs so much. This was the perfect resting spot. I'm not sure how they found that rock to be the right size to sit on, but they did. Kudos to the trail maintainers. Now here's an interesting one. If you're going northbound, you kind of see this. The top one is offset to the left, so you turn left. Straight ahead, you can see is the bypass trail. It's a blue blaze. But if you're going northbound, you see the top blaze offset to the right, and that's the AT continuing to go southbound. And that's great. But if you see a symbol like this, so 3 blazes, 2 at the bottom, 1 in the middle at the top, that traditionally means end of the trail. Here, it's actually supposed to be interpreted as 2 different instructions, one for northbounders, one for southbounders. And you gotta keep your head on your shoulders. Gotta be thinking and watching the signs and using your maps. It's not always easy. Hi, Froggy. I'm not going to take the south trail. It's about 0.9 longer, or I'm sorry, 0.1 longer than going the regular way. And boy, the trail has been beautiful. The AT has just been wonderful. Small little rocks, but I can maintain 3 miles an hour. So I'm not going to take the detour this time. Extra points to anyone who knows which way we're supposed to go. I'm guessing to the left. Oh, here's a small little pillar talking about state game lands. I'm not sure which side is the state game lands, if I'm leaving it or entering it, or if it's to the left or right. But either way, there could be hunting during certain seasons. Do some research and wear your blaze orange. This is not a hunting season right now, so I'm not wearing any orange. Kudos again to the Keystone Trails Association. Very nice trail, nicely upkeep, nice upkeep. I didn't like the rocks, but you know, I'm betting they don't have much to do about the rocks. Very well marked. It was a pleasure. So what could be in here? Water. Yummy. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. A new group to thank, Blue Mountain Eagle Club. Thank you for doing this. Looks like they did a pretty good job, don't you think? I see a lot of stuff that I don't know what it is, but I've seen it quite frequently, so I just assume it's okay to be whatever it is. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Do you know what this is? I'm about 0.1 north of the Bake Oven Knob shelter. If I was ready to stop for today, man, this would be it. A place to sit, pre-built fire ring, lots of flat places to pick for a tent. You just glancing around, it wouldn't be real hard to find a good bear hang. About 0.1 north of Baked Oven Knob. A little downhill and there it is. I would have videotaped some of this, but I'm not really allowed to say those words on YouTube. This was and is difficult. It's not over yet. I just wanted to share. And not to make you worried, but there are rattlesnakes in here too. Yay. few hundred yards after the baked oven knob rocks, which I don't like, by the way. This is the trail. Why can't it be like this all the time? This is sweet. I'm making good time. Quiz time. And you've been studying this long enough. Yep, you've got the two blazes. The top one is offset to the right. Therefore, the trail turns to the right. Oh no, not this time. Quite often there are two blazes just stacked on top of each other, neither one to the left or the right. That just means there's a change. You have to decide which way it goes. The fact that the top one is a little offset to the right, I think, is just an accident. I'm turning left. I'm following the blazes. This is home for tonight. Huge pile of rocks for the fire ring. Won't be doing that though. My dinner's rehydrating. That's me back in the corner there. I did want to show you my bear hang. It's a little bit unique. There's a Y at the top of the tree, so I threw one end of the rope through there. And a Y in this tree. And I will hang the bear bag here in the middle, pull it tight, boom. The bear bag will go up out of reach. The bear won't be able to get at it from either tree. And it would be taller than I am, so he hopefully won't get it that way either.